This is a bright and windy afternoon. Steinway Piano Gallery in Shunyi, Beijing is waiting silently in the breeze of spring. A professional concert is starting at the Recital Hall in just a few hours. Mrs. Malika Richards arrived earlier. She is the organizer of this Harrow Advanced Performer concert. Including her, 7 students and teachers of Harrow Beijing are going to perform different classical pieces using various instruments. In just half an hour, friends, parents, and people from society are going to arrive. In excitement, Mrs. Richards is preparing and waiting for the moment when the concert comes live and the efforts of 9 months all pay off. This is one of the frequent rehearsals in the school recital room. Music departments and performers have been preparing for the upcoming Steinway Hall concert since August last year. Zhao is a year 13 sixth form student, and the girl standing before him is Tianyuan, a year 3 lower school student. Jerry is going to play 3 Chopin pieces on piano and accompany Mookie, who is going to play the violin. This performance in Steinway Hall will also be Jerry's A-level music coursework. For this important occasion, he chose to play an extremely challenging piece, starting with Chopin's famous and gentle Nocturne, Opus 9 No. 2, Etude Opus 25 No. 12, and finally the most challenging ballad, Opus 23 No. 1.
The major piece of this program is the ballad, and it is my favorite piece. It's short, but then there's a lot of emotions, and it's very technically challenging. And it is my music A-level coursework, which is very nerve-wracking. What I did is I've listened to performances of really big concert pianists, their recordings, and then trying to prepare myself before my concert. I'll practice 2-3 hours a day just to be more mentally secure and physically prepared for the performance.
Tianyuan is a really young violinist in the concert. She started learning to play the violin at a pretty young age. Listening to her playing the violin and without looking at her appearance, you may mistake her for an experienced musician.
我从6岁开始学琴的，现在我已经8岁了。现在我跟Jerry合奏有很多感情，不管是录视频还是上台演出的话，我都会很紧张。不管怎么样，都是很怕自己拉错音的。
For Jerry, the collaboration with her requires more patience and care.
It's a very interesting experience, and it's the first experience of me playing with another musician that is very young. It's very different of how I will communicate with her. I think it's a very unique experience, of course.
Just play from that place. It's okay.
Mrs. Richards found Mookie and invited her into the school orchestra. So far, she had been performing in many school events.
First time I saw Mookie coming to our upper school orchestra, and she played just fantastically well. And when we started preparation of this concert, I definitely thought that would be a very good idea to bring Mookie as well and let her play and share her talent with others.
Mrs. Richards has been working as a music teacher in Harrow for 5 years. For each year, she organizes an A-level music concert in the school recital hall, where sixth form students' performances are recorded and sent to the exam board. But for this year, Mrs. Richards did something different.
Usually the concert was so good, like we had amazing performances, and usually our students, they would get very, very high grades. We thought we should take the students somewhere else. We thought we should give them opportunities to play on a professional stage and share their talents with the world, because the standard is so high.
What if we asked them maybe to make these lights brighter? Would that be better?
You say your name and then you say, maybe don't need to say 3 meters. You say, I'm going to play ballad.
Not so I would like, just it's a great pleasure to announce our first new pencils.
Play slower, 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 slower.
I can definitely improve more by just practicing the ending, because it is a piece containing about like 1.5 minutes of non-stop arpeggios, which is physically very tiring.
Sometimes I can't get the emotions that the composer wants to tell through his piece, so it's kind of difficulties.
Yes, there definitely were difficulties, as I sometimes get the notes wrong, and I had to think of another way of playing it.
国际学校吧，然后提供一个场地，让他们接触到好的钢琴。然后我舞台上的钢琴都是史坦威音乐会钢琴，是跟所有的大剧院、所有顶级的音乐厅是相同的。对，希望他们都能接触到好的钢琴。
I've been playing the piano for about 15 years now, and definitely my parents have been very supportive, so that I think I will really appreciate how my parents have done over this past 15 years on me practicing the piano.
我为什么喜欢学小提琴呢？我觉得小提琴的高音部分特别悠扬，我特别喜欢声乐。我以后长大拉琴会有多好听呀！